Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and what a win! What a spectacular win! It was a thrashing. PSG have just dominated Montpellier. They win the game 6-0, and not for even 1 second you thought that Montpellier had any chance of winning that game. It was an utter demolition by Paris Saint-Germain. And if anybody had any idea or anybody thought that with Mbappe gone they are gonna get weak and they are not gonna be able to score goals, they should be wary of PSG. Now they scored 4 last weekend, they have scored 6 this weekend, and they have just conceded 1. Like Montpellier looked so bad in front of them. I predicted a 3-0 win in my predictions. I thought it was going to be an easy win, but this was like it felt like a men's against boys for so many for most of the game. It was just I really don't have the adjectives to describe what it was. It was utter humiliation for Montpellier, the players and the staff. For the first half, they did not leave the first half. For the first 60-70 minutes, they did not really do anything. They created a couple of chances at the last quarter of the game, but nothing really that could really was a serious threat for PSG. And anyway, they were like already 4-0 5-0 down by that time, and they decided they had some chances because PSG were already done with the game. Amazing display of football. Barcola, I mean, what a talent that guy is. 2 goals, and then João Neves, that is what good money is. Like, they have spent about 60 million euros on them. He has 4 assists in 2 games. That is how great he was. 2 games in the first, 2 assists in the first game, 2 assists in this game. First goal, a great 1-2 between him and Barcola. He plays him, gives the ball back, and Barcola beautifully comes in from the left hand side and places it on the far corner. 1-0 to PSG. The second goal, again Barcola plays him in to Neves. He plays it in quite easily, and they scored the second goal, and that is 2-0. It keeps getting better and better. Everybody got the goal. Barcola gets 2, Hakimi gets 1, Zaire Amiri gets 1. Lee Kang in, he comes in from the bench, he gets 1. I'm missing somebody, the guy who scored the second goal. It has slipped my mind, but it was so many of them. It was just chance after chance, it was goal after goal, and Barcola could have easily had a hat trick if he had taken that chance when he was he was on the left hand side. And he was not able to call it properly in. It was so good from PSG. They were first home game of the season, and they started in the way that you expect PSG to start. As I said, I predicted a 3-0 win, but this was something else. And I think this is the perfect statement. Again, I have predicted that it's going to be a very tough race for the title this time around between the top 4 teams, top 4-5 teams, because I think even though people are not really PSG fans are not really accepting it. Losing Mbappe is quite a big deal. They are gonna miss him, but if the first 2 games are any indication, it doesn't really feel like they are missing Mbappe. I mean, they have scored 10 goals, and it's so easy for them. I understood against Liawe, they are top contenders for getting relegated, but the way they destroyed Montpellier tonight, I think it was quite sensational to watch. And Montpellier, I mean, what I would say, in a way, it was a shameful performance for them. It looked like they never really tried. As I said, until the 67th minute, they just let PSG have the ball. They just let them control the ball. There was no desire from them. There was no fight from the Montpellier players, even the managers. His tactics, sometimes I really don't understand when these mid-table clubs or small teams, they go to big teams home, and they try to show them a lot of respect. I never really understand that philosophy. Why are you doing this? This is basically a call for murder, and that's what really happened to them. They basically murdered them in every possible way that you could imagine. They PSG controlled the game from the get-go, and they never really let Montpellier do anything. And as I said, Montpellier Montpellier never really tried to get back into the game. They just let PSG have their fun. It felt like they were also watching the game with us. They were also watching the PSG players, and they were seeing how talented these guys are, and let them have the fun, let them have the ball. It was very easy. That's so like they are getting nutmegged every other second in their own half, in their 6-yard box. It was embarrassing for Montpellier and their players and the fans. When it's games like this, I especially feel for the fans. Like the players, they are gonna get the money, they are gonna go home, and they are basically not going to really care. It's the fans that have to bear the brunt of results like this. And I think Montpellier fans are going to be quite angry, quite sad, quite disappointed, quite heartbroken, you name it, like to see your team get destroyed like this. And I often say you can you can get defeated by a good team when they play good football, but when you don't really try, you don't really show any passion. As a fan, you can see that it felt like it really didn't matter to them. They didn't really try to get the ball off of them. All the tackles that they made were half-hearted. There was no really a real attempt to go and challenge PSG. I think and it felt like before even the game began, they came with this mindset that we are not going to win. They came with a mindset that we are going to lose, and that basically showed in their game. And I think that is quite a disgraceful mindset to have, and their performance was disgraceful as well. And I'm like it was really bad to watch, to be very honest. If you are a PSG fan, you would have enjoyed it. You are scoring goals after goal and playing it very easily. And to be very honest, PSG they became very relaxed after the third or fourth goal. If they wanted, they could have even scored like 8 or 9. The way Montpellier were playing, like they didn't care about it. So it was quite a bad game for Montpellier. But PSG, like what a wait, as again last weekend they started the game the season with a win of 4-1 against Hawaii. So all the teams that they want to challenge them, they already had it in their head that PSG have won, and they have won big. Again this weekend, they have got the first game, they win 6-0, and all the pressure goes to the other teams who are trying to challenge them. Your Monaco's, your Nice, your Lille's, your Marseille's, your Napoli's, all of them, your Roma's, all of them. Now they have this pressure as well, that PSG have already won, they have got the points. And if you start the season like this, you already start to build pressure on your competitors, the teams who are trying to dethrone you. So I think that's a very good win for PSG. And if they continue like this, I think it's going to be very hard for anyone to dethrone them from the top spot. That is it from me. Let me know what you guys think of the performance from PSG, how dominant they were, how good they played. And what about Montpellier? As I said, like it was a really bad performance for them. Or let me know what you guys think, and can Montpellier come back next weekend from this after such a bad performance? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.